back to the Downtown Scoop. I'm your host, Amanda Dukes, as well as my co-host, Mike Sturdivant, your Downtown Canton Partnership podcast. What's up, Mike?
How's it going?
I'm super excited about today's episode.
I am too.
Listen, this is like one of my favorite downtown events, okay?
We had a quick little meeting with our guests right before this, and I'm so hungry already, and I can't eat this food for like a month from recording. I know it's going to come out like a little short. It's just because I'm just excited.
I think I need to start putting like money back now.
Exactly. We're both sharing our memories from last year and how much fun it is. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a pasta bowl. So
listen. I went looking for these vendors at what different places that they did and what shows that they did to see if I could follow them. That's how amazing it was, and the food was just icing on all of the cake for this event. So if you guys haven't figured out by now, we're talking about the Italian American Festival coming back this summer. So we have one of our amazing guests, Courtney Storey, and she's going to talk to us about it and just everything, what to expect, the incredible things that happened last year that you guys might not even know. I mean, we were there for food and a good time, but great things happened during that weekend. So Mike, sorry, I know you usually introduce. I just kind of took it. I was excited. I'm sorry.
I'm ready to talk about Italian food. Let's just bring her back in.
Right. Let's just continue on the meeting. Hi, Courtney.
Hi, guys.
So no pressure, but we had to everything.
So now you got to deliver.
So the Italian American Festival here in Downtown Canton, it was incredible last year. We want to know a little bit about how you got involved in it and how it came to be back in Downtown Canton.
Because this is a family affair for you, right?
It is, yes. Right. My whole entire family is involved. So both parents and my brother, Nick. Gosh, I've been doing this since probably I could walk. It started with my grandfather, Jim DeLillo. He actually, he had People's Bakery in Downtown Canton. And so for the longest time, you know, we had this huge Italian culture that we were raised in. And so he started with the festival really early and then got my mom and her siblings involved. And then my dad when they got married, and then my brother and I. And so we've been doing it probably every summer from what I can remember. And then recently I joined the board of directors as the marketing chair. So I have my hands in the bowl a little bit more this year and last year, and it's been so much fun. And so every year, honestly, we all just look forward to this. We take the whole entire weekend and just dedicate it to this and our culture and our heritage. And we just bring the Italian heritage to Canton. So it's great.
And
what are some things? Oh, go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead, Amanda. You go ahead.
What are some things, as you mentioned, like, again, we come for food. Okay.
Yes.
but there is something special down there. Like you said, you're bringing the culture. What is something that you really want to make sure that the city or anybody who's traveling through, because we send down at the hotel, because I work in the sales department down at the DoubleTree in Downtown Canton. If we have guests who are like, oh, what is there to do this weekend? We're immediately like, just go eat, enjoy, have a great time down at Centennial Plaza. You won't be disappointed, but it would be nice for people to know what all to expect, because something that I love about our festivals is that you're always going to eat good, but there's always something more that you're going to get out of it. So what are we getting out of the Italian American Festival and the culture?
Yeah, well, I think the biggest thing is we want everyone to feel welcome. One thing we stress is that we're all family for the weekend. Put a vowel on the end of your name and you're Italian. And so I'm
in there.
Right, let's use that story, but for the weekend,
I'm going to sound weird, but I'm still trying.
Wait, what is it that weekend? Tell me so I know.
Yep, it's Courtney Storiano. You know,
Storiano. Got it.
Right off the tongue.
I'll take it.
I'd have to say the bocce tournament pulls a lot of people. We have a bocce tournament every year. My mom and I are on a team. We play, and it is a blast. It's all 3 days of the festival. The men start Friday, women start Saturday, go throughout the whole weekend. And then on Sunday, we have a singles tournament. So on our website, cantonitalianfesta.org, you can find the sign up. It's only $40 for a team of 4, and it can't beat it. And it's so much fun. We have the casino back this year. The casino is a huge hit. we actually, something new this year is we have 2 stages. So we have the main Centennial Plaza stage, and we have an Italian stage that's dedicated to all Italian entertainment. So we have some Italian dance companies coming out, and then we have some bands coming out we're really excited for. And then we have some extremely great headliners. So on Friday, we have Full House. It's a 90s tribute band. Saturday, we have the Prince Project plus fireworks at 9:30. So in the middle of the performance, we're going to take a break for some cool fireworks, hopefully weather permitting, and then we're going to finish the night off. Yep. And then Sunday, we have Escape, which is the Journey tribute band. So we're really excited for that. The food's going to be amazing. You can't beat that. So it's going to be really good. I mean, everything about it's great. The food, the desserts, the entertainment, you can't beat it.
The desserts, we didn't even talk about the desserts, guys.
Oh, yes.
Over there, though.
Good companies coming out for that. Some really good food trucks. So stay tuned for that.
So you talked about the entertainment. It's great this year. I know on Sunday is Escape. They have a huge following. They were at the Plaza last year on just like a random Thursday or Friday through thousands of people. But the one I'm excited about is Saturday night because I haven't seen the Prince Project, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about them. So I will be there, I mean, for everything else, for that as well, along with the food and the desserts, but I'm really excited for that. But this year you talked about the second stage. Where's that going to be located?
That is going to be located, I want to say, to the left of Centennial Plaza's main stage. So it's going to be on one of the main roads. We just had so much good entertainment last year that we're like, you know what, we got to authenticize it a little bit more and just have one purely for Italian music and Italian entertainment. And so that'll be going on. And then our other music will be going on. So really the whole thing's just going to be coming together so well that you can't escape all the good stuff. So you're going to be surrounded by really, really good entertainment all week.
This is one of those events where you go down there thinking, oh, I'm going to see who's there. I'm going to eat some food. And you get, I'm going to say stuck because you're happily there, but you stay for hours. That's exactly what happened to me last year. Now, don't get me wrong. I planned on being there for a long time and was still there longer than I anticipated. Because like you said, it's something for everybody. It's good energy. It was beautiful last year too. Like that whole weekend, it was absolutely gorgeous. It was perfect for all of that, and like it was just different everywhere you went. I love the concept of having like the traditional Italian music and entertainment, and then like something for whoever wants to be down there, a little something for everybody. But that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Do you have more vendors this year than last year? Because it was last year.
Yes. So fun fact, last year, so First Friday was the first night of the festival, which amazing lineup. Could not have been a better night, like you mentioned, with the music. So it was so packed last year that one of our vendors went through 4 pounds of pasta just on Friday. And then another vendor, he made his sales in one night as the same. So everything he made last year as a whole, he made in one night at our festival. Wow. So just to let all the viewers know, it's huge and it's so much fun. And yes, we have, I think, over 20 vendors this year already. So they keep coming in. We haven't capped it yet because the more the merrier. Yeah, if we have the space, we're going to put them there and just hope for the best, which we are so excited for. And again, it's on First Friday this year. So it could not have worked out any better.
I feel like it's the perfect storm because, like you said, that Italian American Fest and First Friday combo was so awesome. But it's also 4th of July weekend. And as Amanda said, it was a beautiful weekend. Like it could not have lined up any better last year and this year. You're looking, a lot of people have extended weekends, time off. They want to be outside. It's that first, like, I guess, real summer holiday, and if you don't go out of town, you want to find something to do with the family, all that. And it's such a perfect, kind of a perfect storm, of looking for something to do, beautiful weather. And we crushed it. I remember we were talking pre-show. I was down there on First Friday and so many people. I don't know when the last time I ever saw that many people together in downtown Canton. And it was just such, as we talked about, like great vibes, so much fun. It brought me back down Saturday. I enjoyed the fireworks, all the same thing. It was fantastic. It's just kudos to you guys. You guys do a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, there's going to be fireworks right at the monument on Wednesday night, or the night before, the 3rd, I think. Yep. And then fireworks at our festival on Saturday. So It's perfect. It's a perfect reason. Hopefully people, if they're coming into town, just stay a little bit longer and come to the festival.
Just so people know, the fireworks should be the same place last year, next to the Rankert building, right across from the plaza.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. That's a great spot to have them.
Yeah, it could not have worked out any better, especially where the bocce was. Everybody was already there. And so it was perfect. I mean, the pictures we took were just outstanding. And so this year we're hoping to get a drone up, take some cool photos, and we have a photographer coming back again. So we're really, really excited to hopefully those photos can just, be a help to anybody in downtown Canton. If they're coming to you guys, if you want to promote what Canton has to offer, right there is perfect. So, yeah.
I love it because you mentioned it, kind of being a family affair for it is a family affair for you. It is. Because I often bring in that family aspect when I talk about these events, how it's really nice that they have a little something for everybody, including First Friday. And this is no different. Like I said, I came and I stayed so long and I had my children with me and we were able to stay that long and everybody was entertained. School was out. So they got to see friends that maybe they didn't see since school let out. And so they're walking around and hanging out while mom's eating for the 4th time that day.
They're streaming that game. Don't let them judge you.
You don't count your calories that weekend.
I went back. I'm telling you right now, I had finished that first bowl of pasta so quick. I literally immediately went back. I'm not kidding you. And it was like the pasta. I think I got like the mixed one the first time. And then I was like, the ravioli was my favorite. And I just got ravioli.
It's amazing. My mom and I make a point. We're like, all right, who are we going to this hour? Who are we going to this hour? It's like,
I've made my friends and like family. I'm like, why don't you go try that place? Because I didn't get that one yet and I want to taste it. Yeah. Plan everybody else's meal. So Mike, we need to plan where we're going.
You can tell Amanda's a seasoned event veteran.
I love
the
it.
way she lines things up here.
I'm so food oriented. It's sad. It's sad, but I'm not sorry about it.
No, you shouldn't be. The food is so good. And the way I think about it is, especially with all these Italian vendors, when am I going to see them next? So why not just
literally, because a lot of them only come to Canton for this, which is what I found out when I stalked them trying to find where they went. So I can get it more than once a year. I really did. Y'all are laughing.
I forget which food truck it was. He was towards Carpe Diem. Anyways, he came up from Florida just to be at our festival. He was just kind of cruising around on Facebook, came across one of our ads, and he came up here and he asked if he could be in it. And so he had amazing food. And so
we're going to point him out this year. Amanda and I will.
I'll let you know exactly.
That's where I stayed. It was like essentially like right there. There was like 3 of them that I hit, like the ones on Carpe Diem. I forget the name of the one that was right on the corner, and then somebody over here had Stromboli, and I was like, yes, and more yes.
There is so many Stromboli options last year. I had to sample it all, and it was not one bad Stromboli.
No. Not one, and it's. You can't listen. Authentic Italian food. Like I love it. It is my whole jam. It is my favorite type of food. So anytime you can do that, warm weather, somebody was making gorgeous drinks. I'm still not sure. They were like lemonades or something.
Yep,
I'm not sure.
Lemonade. Yes. You name it, probably had it.
Yep. I love it. And then you said the dessert. So tell me more about
yes,
you're trying to get all the
desserts. We're ready.
Right. We had Remedio's Bakery. They have been coming to the festival for as long as I can remember, and the cannolis they have, I mean, massive. The cookies, massive. Brownies, all the baked goods you think of. They've been, like I said, coming for years, and I know my mouth's watering as I'm talking about this, so I just want to go get some, but I can't. So they're good. We have so many options, and so we had a coffee truck last year, so my dad and I were like, we're tired. Let's go get some espresso, and so we did, and it was right next to the bocce, so it was perfect. Yeah. And Italians love cigars, so we had Cigar 30 out there last year, first year. It's big hit. Yep, huge hit. And again, beer, cigars, and bocce and food is all an Italian can ask for. So it's the perfect storm for that too.
I absolutely love it. Now, did I hear something about a casino?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, tell us about the what to expect there, because
Yeah.
again, maybe that's the American part because we do like to gamble, but
We do. So for anybody that has been around the festival for years, we used to have a huge one when we were out at the fairgrounds. I mean, we took up one of the buildings. It was huge. We had tables. We had poker. We had Texas Hold'em. We had the wheel. We had more traditional card games. You name it, we probably had it again. And so last year, we just really decided to make it once again an authentic feel of a festival. And what better thing to do than bring the casino back? And we knew that it was such a hit then. We really, really wanted to try and bring it back again this year. So last year we had it positioned where the rides were. So it's moved this year onto the main drag. So it's going to be a little closer to the stage and a little closer to bocce, which is exactly where we want it. And that way, everybody that type of crowd that's playing bocce, drinking, wants to gamble, can all just kind of be around each other. I'll buy the food. And so that's going to be going on. The casino's going to open at 1 p.m. on Saturday. It's going to open. So 5 p.m. Friday, 1 p.m. Saturday, 1 p.m. Sunday till close. It'll be open. And as I described earlier, we're going to have pretty much the same setup that we did down at the fairgrounds, hopefully this year. So last year it was a little smaller, but it was the first year. And so we wanted to feel it out and see how it went. Well, it was so well received to be back. So we're going to try and really blow it out of the park this time. And so, yeah, it's going to hopefully be perfect and just draw even more people down.
I love that. So how do you see this festival growing in years to come? Because like you said, it was such a massive number of people.
Yeah. So I think, everybody seems to know what the Italian festival is because it's been around so long. But I think last year just hit the sweet spot. And so we're really, really hoping to continually line it up with First Fridays. Unfortunately, next year, I'm pretty sure First Friday weekend and the 4th of July, all do that. So as to if it'll be that next year, we're still trying to figure out logistics for that. But I think what's really going to continue to help it grow is lining up with that, because people are so familiar with both. Why not keep meshing it together?
Right.
And then I think the next thing is really, really trying to get the younger generation, my generation, involved. So those who have been around for years, they're starting to get older and it's starting to get hard on them. So we're really, really trying to recruit the younger generation. I mean, I think there's only a few of us that are involved right now that are in our 20s, younger 30s, mid 30s. And so then the rest are a little older. And so we're really trying to make it so that our generation can keep it growing and continuing, because a lot of things seem to unfortunately fall off these days with tradition and heritage. And so it's really up to us to keep it going down the path of growing. So that's hopefully the hope.
That's a great point, honestly. And it does seem to fall off. I'm in my mid 30s. I'm still towards the lower 30s, but almost mid 30s.
We don't need to talk about that because I think she called me old. So I was just let it go for the food.
No, love it. With that generation, I don't know what it is. It's like, I think we went to trying to create our own traditions, but it does it's like part of us still want to do some traditions, but with a twist. And then the other part's like, we're not doing this. Doesn't matter. I'm tired. I'm going, I'm working. But I do feel like this younger generation coming up, that they are seeming to want more from culture and life. So I do think that there is a beautiful opportunity there. And I would love to see, because I know that there's a lot of high schoolers and kids in different programs that they're in, that they are required to do community service hours. So it would be great to partner with schools to get kids, whether they come from an Italian background or they want to learn more about a different culture, which I am all for, to have them come and volunteer and really see and just have a good time. So I love that. I think that we should figure out how to make that happen. Look, I'll connect. I'll connect people.
Amanda's about to join the committee. She tells everybody she's Italian. So.
I do. I really do. I do need to join. I need to just come on home, right? That's what I need to say.
We are. If anybody's out there listening, wants to volunteer, please come. Amanda, including you, please come.
I got it. Listen, first dibs. I get to skip the line, right? I got to go back to work. I need to eat.
You can go right to the back door and say, "I'm Amanda. I work here. Give me some food."
What's my I gotta have an Italian last name. That one's hard to do. It's Dukes, but I don't know how to make that.
You can do
without
it
it sounding
Duxiano.
Duxiano. Boom.
There we go.
That's got a
I
good
like
name.
it.
Mike Sturtevantini. There we go.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sounds like
That's a mouthful of a last
great
name.
alcoholic drink right there.
It does sound like a drink that I would sip
It's
on a
not.
patio while eating
does.
pasta. That's
Yeah.
definitely.
There we go. Perfect combination right there.
Any downtown restaurants want to name a drink after me, we got it named. You just got to do the rest of the work.
Someone
So-
See,
said,
if you volunteer, Mike, maybe you can get one of the vendors to.
I'm
name
already
the
signed up to be the taste tester of every food vendor there. So
Why don't you know what? That's a great idea. We should. This has become an unhinged conversation, folks. I'm sorry. Now I have ideas. Now this is just a committee.
I think
meeting at
that'd be
this
fun.
point.
Yeah. Do
Like
some
a taste testing, but
There you
like
go.
judges.
this has
And
mini
you should-
scoop all over it.
It does.
testing.
I feel like we originated it, so we would have to be two of the judges.
Yes,
right?
I agree.
That makes
Love it.
sense. We'll volunteer, but you have to be a volunteer to be a judge. I think that should be
That's
the
right.
thing. Like,
There
if
you
you
go.
want,
Yes.
because that's will work for food, folks. I need a shirt. I need a shirt because I'm telling you,
We'll work for
Big bowl
pasta.
of pasta.
real work for that's even truer because I
love
do.
it.
I love it. I'm so hungry. I'm so
Yeah, me
hungry
too.
right now.
I'm so ready for this festival. I can't get here soon enough.
I know, I know.
Question
So
I have for you,
excited.
Courtney, because we've
Yeah.
talked about new last year, previous years, and I shared with you kind of off camera that many, many years ago when I was at the fairgrounds, I used to volunteer with my mom and we would pour beer and wine and all those things. The fest over the years has kind of moved, different places, different things. What, and then I'm not sure if you know the reason for this, but obviously the reason that you're on our podcast is it's back downtown.
Yeah.
What last year was the thought process that said, you know what, maybe we revisit that old tradition of going to downtown Canton and bringing our fest? Because I have to assume your festival is a very sought after event that a lot of communities would love to have you in their backyard. What was the reasoning for you to say, for I guess all of you guys, the entire Storey family who's apparently on the board, to say, let's head back to downtown Canton and give this a try?
Yeah, so it originated downtown over 30 years ago. And so ultimately, we knew that that's what we wanted. And so I believe way back when at the time, it just kind of outgrew the area of where it was, I believe right around the Civic Center in that parking lot area and down that street. So from there, I believe it just outgrew the area. So then they decided to take it to the fairgrounds. And so when it was at the fairgrounds, I mean, we had Michael Stanley perform, we had Kit Moore, Phil Vassar, you name it. And then unfortunately, it just got too expensive. And so it just didn't feel like an authentic Italian festival. It felt like, a Stark County Fair. And we didn't want that. The Stark County Fair is a beautiful thing, but we wanted more of like that cultural festival that's along a street in Italy. That's what we wanted. And so we did move it back down a few years back, but then Centennial Plaza went under construction. So then we went to Weiss Park, which made sense because of those really beautiful built-in bocce courts. Yeah. And then after a few years there, it was just a smaller area. And, we all put our heads together and, they said, why don't we just take it right back downtown? It just makes sense. And it just felt so right. And we did. And it was just perfect. And the weekend that happened, one of the weekends that was open happened to be First Friday. So those members at the time who were in charge said, let's have a conversation with the mayor. Let's talk with some people downtown. And everybody could not have been more on board to bring it back. And so we did. And so it's just performing so well. And it just feels like that authentic Italian festival that we wanted then now. So it's perfect reason to have it. Yeah.
I love that you stay true to the culture. I think sometimes in with blending things to make everybody feel welcome, I think some people kind of lose that culture, but you very much feel that when you go to, well, actually all the festivals at Downtown Canton, they do a really good job of that. But the Italian American Festival is no exception to that. Include even like the vendors and some of the shirts and merchandise that they have. Like it's fun, and you really feel like at times like you're just talking to somebody's Italian grandma. Like they make you feel welcome. They're happy to see you, and they're more than happy to talk to you. And if there's the second thing I love more than eating, it's talking. So it's.
Absolutely.
You are the perfect event for Amanda Dukes.
I'm telling you, listen, this is literally one of my favorite events. I can't say the favorite event because we're not allowed to show favoritisms, but I do. I love this one because, like you said, it's a beautiful vibe. It's amazing time, and the food's really good, guys. Like, I don't know.
We can't stress it enough.
It's
Come
so
for the
good.
food.
My favorite thing are the when like a lot of the downtown Canton businesses, they like to match the themes too.
Yes, they have a specialized menu for it. I love it.
Yes, Carpe Diem did the coffee with the ice cream. What's it called?
Affogato.
I knew that one.
It's so good.
So let me be very, very clear. I didn't know why they were doing it when they first posted it, and then I was like, oh, that's why they're doing it. That was why I initially went down as early as I did to get this. And that's how I ended up staying so long, because then I was eating and it was a great time. My kids were having fun. There were rides. And then more people just kept coming. And I was like, I'm never leaving. Why do I need to go anywhere? Actually, I have everything I want right now.
We have every reason for you to stay 10 hours.
I had 2 of those that day.
I did one time.
Now you get an employee discount the DoubleTree, so you can just hang out all weekend. Like,
there you
can walk down, take a nap, come back, and start over again on Saturday.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to roll me down there probably. But
I mean, I had a couple last year. It's a little bit of food. That's it. I was jittery. It hit the soul, and it was perfect.
I was like, I think you guys should do this more than just this weekend. Like, this is why do we not have this on the menu on a regular basis? Because why have I not had this before?
Oh, it's so good. I know they need to make it more often. It's amazing.
We don't see any reason why you guys can't just do an Italian American Fest once a month.
That'd be great.
We don't see any reason why you guys.
It helps you guys. It helps us. Helps everyone.
We said we'd volunteer, so we'll help.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
That's incredible. Well, Courtney, this has been a lot of fun and extremely informative too. Just the purpose behind this event. It is more than just coming to eat good food, but I do feel like that's a big part of it. That because you guys are more than welcome to share and talk and learn and do, and it really is just a great event. I love knowing that it's family oriented, because here in the heart of downtown Canton, we love our family own mom and pop shops and things. So that makes this even more of a perfect spot to have it at, because that's what downtown Canton is all about. So it's been incredible talking to you. Is there anything going forward that you want to make sure that people know about this event this year to leave them with that final thought?
No, I would just encourage everybody to visit our website, cantonitalianfesta.org. Yes, .org. Yep. I just want to make sure I had that correct. And so you can find everything there. One thing that we kind of are, the reason we're here, is we are a scholarship foundation. So we're a foundation, nonprofit. And so we raise money. Well, part of the money we earn every year goes to college graduates so that they can get a scholarship to go to college. So anybody next year, any upcoming seniors, please monitor that. It goes out typically the beginning of the year, ends April 1st. So we always encourage those that if you're eligible, if you're of Italian descent, please apply, because you could win a few $1,000s, and that covers a good chunk of college right there. So
I'm trying to point to Amanda, but I'm messing up my camera.
Which way? I'm way past the college years, but they didn't tell me that when I was in school, Courtney. They didn't tell me that.
Yeah. So we really encourage those to just get involved. We really, really would love anybody that is willing to volunteer. You don't have to be Italian. We just welcome anybody, because it really is a big family, and we meet year round once a month, and it's just so much fun to see everybody. So come with an empty stomach, ready to eat. And we hope the weather's really nice, fingers crossed. So yeah, we're just really looking forward to having everybody there.
Love it. Thank you so much. And we'll be in touch to let us know if anything changes. We'd love to keep our audience updated. If you have like new vendors, somebody special added something to the show, added a special event that's going on during that time, we'll definitely want to keep everybody updated.
Sounds good. Just check our Facebook too. We'll start to post a lot of exciting things, start showcasing the bands, our sponsors, bocce, all of that fun. So yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Courtney. Have a good day.
Thank you
guys
so much
too.
for joining us.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Mike, I'm about to hit in because I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm ready to go. We need this to get here because I'm ready for all this Italian food. I hate the fact it's so far away, but listen, people, like we're hyping it up, but it's for a reason because
it really is.
There multiple days, so much fun, and just you'll be blown away by the amount of people that come to this event because it has been a long time since I've seen that many people in downtown Canton. Like she said, the mix with First Friday and the fest was such a seamless thing. Talking about a diverse crowd. The First Friday crowd was the Italian American Fest crowd, and then I went back down Saturday. It was equally as fun, and so it's just this is one of those can't miss events that you got to get to, and it's just so exciting to have it back in downtown Canton because I feel like I didn't even know the history of it starting down there in the bakery and things like she talked about. So that was something I learned today, and it just made that all the more special. The family affair that it started as, and all these years later continues to be. It's fantastic.
And that's why we're here, to make sure that people know that there are beautiful, wonderful things happening in Canton, and you should get involved. But there is real reasons and history behind these things, and there's purpose for stuff, and that helps the city grow. That helps you grow as being a part of this community. So again, I love this podcast. I love doing this. I love learning and talking to different people. Except I need you.
It's a great story to tell.
It really has. Yeah, no, it's been amazing. And that's kind of what life is about. All of us have a story. Each event has a story. Each business has a story. And we're excited to share all of that with you guys.
Exactly. And we're going to keep it coming. We've got great things lined up next month. Some more great events that are happening in July. And
it's a busy summer.
Keep plugging away. It's a busy summer, man.
Busy summer. Stretch your stomachs because we're going to be eating at all of these events and businesses.
Yeah, you got time to exercise in the winter. Get your calories in.
Correct. Now. Yes. All right, Mike. Well, until next time, guys, we're your hosts, Amanda Dukes and Mike Cernovant. We'll see you next time.
Bye.